Hello everyone, this is group number 30. Our project title is Swiftmart and the SPOC for the team project is Tejas Pagari, which is me. Uh, Here are some of the team members are Tejas Pagari, Roshan Bhamre, Ruchit, Yashvardhan, Kranti. Uh, Now we are going to see what is Swiftmart. Basically, Swiftmart is the sustainable e-commerce. It is an innovative platform designed to merge convenience of online shopping with imperative environmental responsibilities. So now we are going to see what are the business aspects of our project. Building a sustainable e-commerce platform, bridging the fashion consumer and textile industries. Promote circular fashion and eco-friendly shopping. User can buy new clothes, sell old ones, and earn virtual points as a reward. Industry can buy used clothes based on the fabric type and garment age for recycling. The problem which we are trying to uh, solve is fashion industry is one of the largest contributors to the global waste and carbon emission. Millions of tons of clothes discarded annually, most ending up landfill. Industry struggles to source recycled fabric for production at scale. Consumer lack convenient, rewarding, sustainable way to dispose. This is the problem statement which we are going to solve. These are the uh, revenue streams which we are targeting. Commission on each sale, subscription fee for the industries for accessing the bulk purchase, featured listing for eco-friendly brands, transaction fee on virtual coin redemption. So now we are going to see the form validation and things which we are used for validating forms across the application. So currently we are seeing the product listing form where we have added validation for each input field. Now we can see our title, and if we try to submit the form, it will show is the error that title is required, product image is required, quantity is required, all the basic things. The code for which it is resides in the product.ejs file where we have applied the basic validation such as if the user has not given the input, if it is empty, we are throwing the error, title is required, etc. Similar, this is only the one aspect where we have applied validation. There are more pages where we have applied validation, such as sign up and login. Now we are going to see the dynamic HTML and how it is used in our code. We can see that the customer page. If we reload the page, we can see a customer API is called in the backend. We are fetching the data from the backend and dynamically rendering the data. So the code for it is here where we are actually fetching the customer data and dynamically updating the HTML. One more place where we can see the dynamic HTML is used in the home page where we are fetching the data using XHR dynamically and the page is getting refreshed. The code for it is in here where we are fetching the request product details from the backend API, and once the response is received, we are updating the HTML dynamically based on that data. So now we are going to see how the network tab and the async data is coming from the backend and how all the things are working. If we refresh the page, we can see customer data is being fetched from backend. Second one, whenever we will refresh the seller's page, we can see that the seller's API is called and the data is being fetched using the get API method. Another place where we can see it is in orders page where we are fetching the orders from the backend and the data once received. received from the backend API as a response. These are basically the examples for Async Data Handling and demonstration using network data. So now we are going to see what all contribution are done by the team member. The first contribution is by Ladies Pagari, which is me. I have mainly focused on the admin side, develop pages for second and products, manager, delivery management, handle core modules such as seller, product, customer, order management. On seller side, I have mainly focused on product creation, entry, product listing, etc. Second one is Roshan, who has mainly focused on the industry side, updated the homepage and renamed the CSR to client-side rendering, implemented dashboard, added profile uh, functionality, integrated card profile updation, about us page, and blog pages. Mainly, the focus of Roshan was on implementing the industry side logic. Second one was Ruchit, who mainly focused on the user side, such as designing homepage, uh, card for user, order dashboard, payment page, etc. Yashwardhan St. John mainly focused on admin side, where he focused on managed seller module, handled product module, managed customer module, uh, implemented order management. Fifth contributor is Kranti, who focused on implementing the blog pages, added validation to login and registration to maintain the data integrity, also worked on authentication flow. As evidence, we have attached Git logs as a Git commit history to as evidence. We have also created a separate folder for evidences where we have uh, uploaded the network results. These are basically the network results which you can see. We have also integrated testing in our website. We have implemented testing for seller page. For the testing, we have used Jest for testing, which is a library where we can run test cases. We have also created a README file where we have introduced, explain about our entire project, what all routes we are having, what tech stack we are using, what all routes we are having, how we can set up the project, what all README files, ENV files are required. Second one is the test README file. We can see how we can integrate testing